I think beyond reasonable doubt he's a terrible person. And I think everybody's said pretty positive things about Drew McIntyre as a person, so, you know, whose word are you going to take?
Right, so I'm with Drew McIntyre, guys, and WrestleMania. We're just going to go back there. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. You win the world title, but you don't walk out with the world title. What was like the raw emotions you were feeling at the time?
Pissed off. Frustrated. Everything was perfect till it wasn't. I won the title with live fans there at WrestleMania in front of my fans, but also my family who had travelled over to be there. My wife in the front row, my brother in the front row. But I got a special moment with Seth Rollins, one of my top opponents. Even though we don't always see eye to eye, we have that respect there. Then the moment with the crowd, you deserve it. Giving the title to my wife has been such an important part of my journey, and having that hug my brother. Then of course getting screwed over by Punk as soon as I turned my back and swiped my legs out from me, causing my arm to get broken because I hit it on the freaking table, and then bashed me with a cast. And then you got a coward like Damian Priest using the Money in the Bank briefcase to cash in, and still in that moment. So yeah, afterwards I was pretty pissed off.
I mean, we are very familiar now with how you feel about CM Punk, but going back to your earlier days, just 2010s and early 2010s, did you feel the same way about CM Punk then as you do now?
Yeah, I can stand him. He's a genuinely terrible person. It feels like people are shocked when I say these things, like they haven't heard all the stories or seen the things he's said or heard the stories about the things he's said. And my degree's in criminology, and it's a case of prove beyond reasonable doubt that somebody's guilty. I think beyond reasonable doubt he's a terrible person. And I think everybody's said pretty positive things about Drew McIntyre as a person, so, whose word are you going to take?
Yeah, I think at this point there's a case building up, like you're saying. And looking forward, the World Heavyweight Championship, we already know who's going to fight for it, Gunther at SummerSlam. Now, yourself right now, you don't have a very good recent record against Gunther. Say it is you and Gunther, are you feeling any, is it tentative is the word, or do you feel like you're going to overcome in this way? You've got a way to beat him?
No, I feel good. Gunther is somebody that's been on fire, and he is an incredible in-ring performer. He's one of the few people I can count again on one hand how many people have beat Drew McIntyre clean one-on-one in the past 4 years. Literally one hand. If I can even use one hand to count that many people. He's one of them. Technically crotched me on the top rope the first time, but again, that's within the rules. And the second time, Sheamus and I got carried away and had a one-on-one match at WrestleMania that we always dreamed for 15 minutes, then forgot about him and he slid in and stole the victory, but he still got the pin. So yeah, that's one that I certainly want to fix, and certainly somebody that I owe one, so then it's certainly a big match as well.
Finally, when we done Clash at the Castle 2 years ago, you were pretty much the poster boy, and that was Cardiff. Now we're actually at home for you. Like, is this what you've dreamed of, like having that big arena in Scotland and, world championship match?
That's what I dreamt of. I didn't think it would happen because it didn't exist, but I should know better by now that something doesn't exist doesn't mean it's not going to happen, since I've been able to do so many firsts, be it first Scottish, British person to win the Royal Rumble, first Scottish, British, UK person to win the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship. So I got to stop putting limitations on myself and the idea that dreams that aren't even dreams yet can happen, and this is certainly a dream that I didn't even think of could happen. That's going to happen. Main event in the first Scottish PLE, winning the world title, back in Glasgow, full circle moment.
Drew, rooting for you this weekend, man. All the best.
Thank you. Appreciate it.